Both of them CTM Masters event champions. Pretty excited for this one. This one promises to be super hype. Let us go ahead and get them started. Tommy NTG and Dog playing Tetris in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. Thank you so much, K9, watching Tetris with the 3, 2, 1 countdown bits. Thanks to our fans who waited through the break. Appreciate that as well. Right now, the prize pool, thanks to contributions from viewers like you, it's up to $18,231.59. We have smashed through our top 32 incentive. Now I got to come up with another incentive. Like, you know, I don't know. I gotta, you know, always put out another carrot. But we'll try to beef up the top 32 share without compromising the top spots too much. Dog with the Vits, beautiful adjustment for Dog using that S to create the Vits setup. 93,000 for Dog, 72,000 for Tommy NTG. Jay Huang says, I love Vits. Who doesn't? So, of course, Dog, you know, as an 8-time CTM major winner, and that includes our live championship Lone Star, includes our monthly Masters event, has won 8 times. Last time was our live Lone Star championship back in July of 2023. And also, you know, you all know this. Do I have to tell you? The back-to-back winner of the Classic Tetris World Championship. Dog setting up another Vits here. 207, 187, Tommy NTG. So yeah, back-to-back winner in 2020 and 2021. And also made it to the top 4. People forget this. Made it to the top 4 in CTWC 2022 and 2023. So every single CTWC that Dog has played in, he has made it to the top 4. So don't sleep on Dog. And Tommy is a former CTM Masters event winner, winning in April 2021, and finished second in this very event last year, losing to Alex T. So don't sleep on Tommy at all either. He came in second in a very packed field last year. Someone saying, let sleeping dogs lie. Now, come on, Colin. If you weren't a mod, that would be like an instant timeout for dog puns in 2024. That's like an instant timeout. You're very lucky that you are a moderator. 269 Dog, 288 for Tommy NTG. Dog is your #1 all-time money winner in Classic Tetris. Did you know that? Yeah, you probably did. But he is. And if I've got this right, I think his top prize, at least according to the internet, says $3,000 both in 2020 and 2021, but he just accumulates. So both of those were $3,000 hits. Tommy actually had a higher, you know, one tournament haul, which was in this very event last year, coming in second, $4,444 in this very event last year for coming in second. Very top heavy prize pool here in Mega Masters. 349 Dog, 365 Tommy NTG. Yeah, that's right. $21,231.11 overall lifetime for Dog playing Tetris. These players are number 8 and 9 on the high score leaderboard. Dog with the 5.2 million, Tommy with the 4.5 million. They're super close right now, separated by about 4,000 points and no lines, or now one line. Yeah, interestingly, yeah, that is an interesting point. Dog is the 25th seed in the tournament. That you're not used to seeing that, but I think Dog, of course, knowing that he doesn't need to be in the top 16, maybe took his foot off the accelerator a little bit during his qualifier. Now, of course, that did lead to his having to maybe play higher than expected, a higher seed than you otherwise would, but ended up, you know, played Bunny Bisbee Clyde, 40th seed in round one. So it's not like he had to play like a top 16 seed in round one or round two, because Ray Mia, 57th seed, actually ended up making it into the round of 32. And so Dog was able to play a 40 and a 57 seed. Tommy is into 19 at 558, and Dog is in at 582. Dog swept his way through his first two matches. Tommy had a 3-1 against Mark PM0 and a 3-0 against L, Trap Zone 707. We are super close right now, separated by 3 lines and like 800 points. Dog in a little bit of a fix here. I don't know how he gets out of this, to be honest. And he is not going to. He's going to top out at 611, and Tommy is good in game number 1. Tommy, you are good. So take that intentional top out while you can. All right, both players are ready. Where do I type this in? I got so many boxes open now. All right, both players are ready. Let's go ahead and get them started. Here in game 2, Dog looking to tie it up. 3-2-1 Tetris. Both players from the United States of America. I don't know what state Tommy's from. I don't make it a habit to track down exactly where minors live. I do know Dog, a Texan. The month that Tommy won his CTM Masters event back in April of 21, he did beat Dog in the semifinals to get to the finals. A 3-1 victory. Mr. Brain says a lot of minors live in West Virginia. That is true. Tetris Dog 97,000. And a Tetris for Tommy 80,000. Dog gonna add another one here. We are early. This is a pretty hype matchup. Again, a finals worthy matchup happening in the top 16. We're just loaded with talent this year's Mega Masters. I mean, certainly the most loaded top 16 ever, because not only did you just have to get like a qualifier that made it, you also had to win 2 games to get here. And that is hard to do. It's, you know, that is pretty hard to do. So I'm pretty confident this is the most talent-dense top 16. Maybe in any, I mean, probably, yeah. I mean, in any Tetris tournament ever. I don't even know how, I don't know how you would top this. And there's probably some metric someone can put together. Marfram, strength of field or whatever, field strength metric. 216 Dog, 197 Tommy NTG. This has got to be right up there. Pumpy Heart says Dog is the Cinderella story. That's how you know it's the best ever. Yeah, if Dog is the one coming in, you know, as the lowest seed of the entire thing, you know it's good. Now, to be fair, If this was a top 16 thing, I don't think Dog would have finished 25. But whatever, we're building a narrative, you know. It's okay. 269 Tommy, 288 Dog. Hank the Tank asking, do you think Tommy is being careful? Yeah, I do think Tommy is being careful. Oh, Marfram saying way ahead of me. This is what we need. We need more stats and more all that stuff. Fans want their stats. They want to argue over stuff that is ultimately unanswerable but seems objective because we've put numbers on it. All right, Tetris for both. 342 for Tommy NTG. 381 for Dog. Oh, Dog with that great adjustment. Like, I mean, how do you see that? A great adjustment to make room for that S and get Tetris ready. I mean, I don't know. Dog in a league of his own when it comes to adjustments like that. I know there are players that make these crazy adjustments, but Dog does stuff that I've just never seen. 429 Dog, 391 Tommy. All right, Dog just going to take this stack down. There's a Tetris Dog, 485. Both at 111 lines, and Dog ahead by a Tetris. 19 lines to go until the level 19 transition, where the speed will increase by 50%. So right now, if we're going 50 miles an hour, we'll soon be going 75 miles an hour. What is the speed limit of the fastest road in your town? I'm just curious what these speed limits are like, and do it in miles per hour. I don't want to see kilometers. I don't know what I don't know from a kilometer. Commodore Friday says, what happens when Tetris reaches 88 miles per hour? Oh my God. I don't know. What do we need? 1.21 gigawatts or whatever? 70 miles an hour? 70? I think we have like an 85 here in Texas. I think there's a 183 toll road that has like 85 speed limit. 589 transition, Dog 519, now 543 for Tommy NTG. Scomando with the Prime resub, 31 months. And Lucas with the Prime resub says, what the heck is a mile? Tetris for Dog 667, 594, Tommy NTG. Tommy with a good last second skim that he took. Oh, Tommy with like an early shift here. That's going to throw off his timing a bit, and that left side is inaccessible. Tommy got a top out at 623, and Dog is good. So players exchanging gifts. Christmas has come early this year. Dog is good in game number 2. All right, both players are ready to go. Let's go. What was once a best of 5. Now, a best of 3 between Tommy, NTG, and Dog. 2 great champions. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I expect to see SPS checkers all across the Tetris landscape. Bergen Grant, thanks for the 122. Really appreciate it. That's going to save us so much time. I mean, cumulatively. Dog with the Vits. No players underway. Tetrising. Nope, Jay Huang loves Vits. Ricky Bot is addicted to Vits. Oh, Mr. Yeti has a good question. Chat, what is everyone eating for dinner tonight? Well, they might have already eaten. We got a lot of Europeans here that are up past their bedtimes. If you're asking Vandy, then, well, you said ask chat, so I'm not in chat. Well, I guess I am in chat. I just had a low carb wrap around some deli meat and cheese with a pickle in there and some spicy mayo. Oh, and I also had bread cheese. All right, we dropped little frames on my side. My apologies, folks. That's on my side. We'll blame Grande Internet, the worst internet on the planet, but it's my only option in this stupid apartment. $207 dog 166 Tommy NTG. See, when I buy the house, now that Shall Be Satisfied has gifted us 1 million gift subs, now I'm gonna go buy a house. And we'll have 2 internets. There we go, Tommy NTG with the line spin. Fiber. Ha! I laugh at fiber. No, there's a ton of fiber in that low carb wrap, actually. Kind of too much. But I needed something quick. 256 dog, 215 for Tommy. Oh, dog's setting up the Buko spin. Oh, no, he's just going to end up burning that away. I'm not sure if that was intended or what. But you don't see a lot of people setting up, you know, just unforced, intentional Buko spins for no reason. 304 dog, 287 Tommy. R75 says the what spin? Yeah, look it up. Go on YouTube. Look up Buko spin. B-U-C-O, like Matt Buko. 336 Tommy, 357 dog. All right, both players are going to Tetris. 363 Tommy, 388 for dog. Yeah, the bingo spots are going to do officially top 8, but you are welcome to fill out a bingo card. I don't know, maybe we'll have some incentive if we make a bingo. I got to figure out what that is. But it's got to be something that hurts me, right? I got to avoid it because a lot of it is just me screwing up. Like half the bingo card, which you can see if you go to the announcements channel in the Discord, are just like me screwing up. So I don't want the bingo card to be filled out. Because, oh no, sir, I prefer doing things my own way. Tommy's setting up a Vitz and getting it. He's got a good looking board now. Dog with a Vitz into another Vitz. So like that is magical. Like you have a Vitz set up and then you know what piece it will take and exactly how it works to burn that into another Vitz. That's crazy. 509 Tommy MTG, 554 for the dog. As Kingsman would say. The whole Tetris friendly cinematic universe just puts the in front of it, in front of every word. $600 for dog, 1 line away. Tommy's going to transition into 19 at 557. There's the Tetris for dog. He's got a 624 transition. It's like, man, just 600K transitions flying around everywhere. This is the top 16. in the most closely contested Tetris tournament of all time, with the highest 100% fan-funded prize pool. $594 Tommy NTG, $678 for Dog. Tetris Dog 708. Got about a 110,000 point lead over Tommy. That's only going to increase as Tommy has a few lines to burn away and Dog gets a Tetris in the meantime. All right, Dog with a couple of line dependencies. Going to burn all that away. He's got a lead. Yeah, this song is great. So get out your flex style emotes, your bear jam emotes. I love seeing the chat full of emotes. I don't know what's up with these Twitch channels that are like, oh, no, stop spamming emotes. Like, why? Like, why have emotes if people can't use them? That's the way I think about it. All right. Hojujojo. Bear jamming. 846 Dog. 736 Tommy. Dog 909. Tommy 801. So still maintaining about this 110,000 point lead or so. Means they've kept pace with each other for a long time. Dog taking a couple of burns, gets a Tetris. 948 here on 26.
We prefer doing things our own way.
All right, Tommy's board a little scary. He's going to uncover, bring it down a little bit. Tetris is down, 849. Other Tetris down for Tommy. Dog has got the max out. He's into 28 now. About 130,000 point lead. All right, Tommy is into 29 at 959. Dog is in at 1.12. All right, Tommy's got the max out finally. He's now into level 30. So is Dog. Dog up by about 137,000 points. Oh, Dog's middle of his stack. He's working around it. He gets a Tetris. And this looks like it's going to be no problem. We'll see what he does with that gap. He's just going to bring this down. Tommy keeping it low as well. He's just going to take triples. Dog maintaining about 170,000 point lead. Tommy set up for a Tetris. There's a Tetris, Tommy, A78. Tommy's got the 1.1, Dog the 1.2. Here's a Tetris, Dog, C72 trying to maintain this lead. Tommy set up for a T-spin here. All right, Dog trying to get set up as well. He's set up for a Tetris. Dog maintaining over 100,000 point lead, 130,000 point lead or so. Tommy running out of time so long as Dog is alive, but Dog's board getting complicated. Gets a triple over to the right side to bring the stack down. He's going to get a tuck, super clutch. All right, Dog gets some more lines. He's just trying to eke out some points here as much as he can. Dog going to top out at D36. So Tommy's got 11 lines. Oh no, and Tommy, I don't know what he's going to be able to do. He needs to get to D37 and know that left side is going to be cut off, and Tommy will, Dog will take game number 3. GG's. Hey everybody, it's your old pal vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell, and follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you and have a nice day. All right, both players are ready. It is game number 4, and Tommy needs to win this one if he wants to continue on in the tournament. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. The FCR plays has the Tris. I think you're on the wrong stream there, buddy. I think Chris Tank takes that Tris very seriously. So remember when I was casting the 2020 and 2021, every time he would do it, I would like laugh, and I don't think I was supposed to laugh. he didn't seem he didn't seem that excited that I was like chuckling about it. And you know, I couldn't see him, but I felt like he was shooting me a look through my headphones. You know, like, keep it up, Chuckles. Thanks for the contribution, Mr. Danny. $2 contributions. I'm a fan of those small chip-ins. That's what's it gonna take to keep this whole scene alive, is a lot of y'all just, you know, chipping in $1 or $2, $5, whatever, every month into the prize pool. If we did that, we would go a long way. So I really appreciate those small amounts, because, you know, that's what you can afford, and we appreciate you're doing what you can. 183 Dog, 139 Tommy NTG. Oh, I left the SPS checker on. Sorry about that. Dan V will edit that out. He'll just get AI to fill in that part of the. So I got to remember to do that. Turn off the SPS checker. Yeah, Dan V will just fill in with AI. Don't worry. We'll have him hand animate what would have happened. It'll be fine. 235 Tommy after a Tetris, 253 for Dog playing Tetris. He's set up for the Vits, but he's going to bypass the Vits and get the Tetris. He's going to tuck in that L piece. And he's set up. Paying Dan V in Glorious Freedom dollars? No, we pay him in vandwellers. I did. That was what we used to call my channel points way back in the day, but I don't know. Somehow it got reset and I never redid it. But I was in there messing around with settings the other day, and I was like, "Oh, we should call these vandwellers again." So, in my personal channel, they are indeed vandwellers. Nice burn for Dog with the top of that T. $333 Dog, $293 Tommy. Yeah, this song gets slept on too. It's a very good level 18 song. Oh, yeah. Dan V1 says, can I call mine Danvwallers? Sure. Yeah. I mean, I would have it no other way, really. All right, Dog gonna take that Tetris. He had 2 line dependencies in the middle of the stack. Opts to take the Tetris. I think that's good. Brings it down. What do I know? How am I gonna criticize Dog? Dog, best in the world. Just one more match after this one on the day. It's going to be Noah Dengler versus Jacob Huff. Dog set up for a dirty single and gets it. All right, dog set up for a dirty Tetris column 10. One row off the bottom. There's the Tetris dog 469, 503 for Tommy. Yeah, Tommy and Dog, awesome match. Noah and Huff, also awesome match. Noah on the rise. Oh, adjustment from Dog to make room for the square. I don't know why that impresses me every time someone makes any adjustment, but... Tetris for both, 572, Tommy 519, Dog. Dog's got one more available before the 19 transition. So does Tommy. And there is Dog. All right, he's going to get another one right after 19. And Tommy gets one in too. He's at 622. Got about a one Tetris, I don't know, 1.35 Tetris lead over Dog, at least at that moment. All right, Tommy, a little kind of a dependent stack here, but okay, he's going to bring this down. Still low, dealable with, no problem. Jake Wong says, that's the purplest level 20 I've ever seen. It was very purple. 684 Tommy, 654 Dog. Dog and Fractal tied for second on the all-time CTM Majors championship list. They each have 8 major titles in the classic Tetris Monthly cinematic universe. Both of them have Lone Star championships. Dog has yet to add a Mega Masters title. And, you know, if one of these players wins, I mean, that puts him at 9, and then Corian is within reach. You know, Corian, I've always thought, was basically in today's modern Tetris, or modern classic Tetris, whatever you want to call it. I thought nobody would reach 11. I thought the skill level's too close. There'd be so many different winners. And that is really the situation we had in 2023. 11 different winners across 12 events. But Dog able to get 2 more. 866 Tommy, 891 Dog. So if one of those two gets it, then Corian is within reach. I just never thought it would happen. 930 for Dog, 939 for Tommy. Well, hasn't happened yet. A lot of things can happen between now and the finals, and they will happen. Dog up 2-1 in this match. Against another former CTM Masters event champion. One time, Tommy came in second in this event a year ago. Both players have maxed out level 27. I mean, surely, all these kids, right, playing this game coming up, one of them is going to become the president, right? They're both into 29. You know, the president of the U.S. And if you do, if any of you become the president, please, I'm going to probably need a pardon for something. 1.1 for Tommy, 1.1 for Dog. Tommy gets a Tetris. Well, have you read I'm a Tetris ringleader? I don't know if you saw New York Times a couple years ago. I think it was the April 1st edition. I'm a Tetris ringleader. B67, Tommy NTG, B31, Dog. Dog set up for the Tetris and gets it. B72 takes the lead back from Tommy. Tommy with a Tetris C14. Dog set up in column 8. He's going to bring that down with a triple. I was getting a little worried. He's going to take another triple down. No problem. He's back by about a half a Tetris. Dog is set up for one. And there's a Tetris over for Dog. C43 back in the lead. Trading the lead back and forth. Tommy gets another one to take it back. C79. Super close. It's a matter of who blinks first. Well, we don't know if Tommy's going to blink because he's wearing glasses. C93 for Tommy. C64 for Dog. Dog getting aggressive, setting up for it. Tetris over for Dog. D07, but Tommy's at D42. Tommy's setting up a long bar in the center, getting it. He's at E31. Basically the same line count. Dog back by about 78,000 points. Tetris for Dog, E05. There's one for Tommy, E81. 18 lines to go until the level 39 super kill screen. E97, Tommy, E21, Dog. Dog running out of runway for this one. He's not a Tetris setup in there. He's just got 4 lines to go. So what is he going to do? He needs, I mean, he can't do anything now. He's going to need to set up for like 3 of them here. Tommy stings in another one, and this is basically it for Dog. Dog cannot do anything. Gets that Tetris down there. Gets an E91 into 39. Tommy gets the rollover into 39 again. And has taken game number 4. What a game. Level 39. A rollover for Tommy. Went down to the wire. That is a game. GG's. Both players have signaled that they are ready. I'm ready. The crowd is ready. It's a decider. Let's put the decider on the screen. How about that? I forgot. And 3, 2, 1 Tetris. The winner goes to the top 8. Vandy age reveal. He reveals it every time he can't think of the word he's trying to think of. All right, we're starting off kind of a droughty seed. Dog yet to Tetris. Finally gets a long bar down, and Tetris is for Dog. And there's one for Tommy, the NES Tetris gamer. All right, both players have a couple on the board. Yes, it is a decider. What was once a best of 5, now a best of 1. Colin showing off his trout right here in the chat. There's a Tetris for both. There's 1 line apart and about 1 line's worth of points apart. What is the prize pool distribution? 43% right now. Well, 17 through 32 will get 100 each. That'll be held out of the prize pool. Of what remains, 43% will go to the winner. 25% goes to second. Third and fourth each get 9%, 8%, 9 or 8%, something like that. And then what do we have left over? 8 through 16 each get 1%. I will set up a new incentive because we have blown past that incentive to pay the top 32. And so we'll set up another one and see if we can tweak the prize pool a little bit more. Yes, vandweller gets 98% of the prize pool. 213 for Tommy NTG, 224 Dog. It is a top-heavy prize pool. That is by design. There are, there are events that have like flat pay structures. Dog is going to hold back that L piece, make room for the long bar. You can avoid taking the skim. Going to end up having to burn a couple anyway. All right, Dog with a little bit of garbage to clean up. I'm just going to take it down. 297, 313, Tommy. This is so tough. You know, everything coming down to one game. Now, 18, pretty easy for these players now, but you get up high. You know, one slip. It's like, darn. This is real tough. Well, you've got two steely players here. Tommy and Dog. 346 Dog, 361 Tommy. Tommy tucks in that T. Long bar in Tetris. Moving Tommy over just a little bit. $432 Tommy, $418 now, $441 for Doug. Every day, every time we do a stream, I just marvel at like what we're actually doing. You know, players, different parts of the country being streamed by someone else in a different part of the country or even the world, playing the same old analog game and able to do it, you know, with relative simultaneity. It's just pretty amazing when you think about it. 503 Tommy, 513 for Dog. Here's a Tetris Tommy, 549. We're just 8 lines away from the level 19 transition. The speed will increase by 50%. So right now, if we're going 62 miles an hour, soon we'll be going 93 miles an hour, and we are. 582 for Dog into 19. And another Tetris Dog, 606. Tommy will have the higher transition score at 597. No, nothing is kicking in, random boy on YouTube. Yeah, it's great to have a decider between two great champions. Tetris Tommy, 655, 688 Dog. We are close enough in lines. Tetris over for Dog, 770. Cousin Avi with the 100 bits cheering. Thank you. Appreciate it. Flying the flag for his people. And another, and Salt also. Another 100 bits. Thank you, Cousin Avi. Tetris for Dog, 830. And another one, 858. There's one for Tommy, 805. The Dog adding to this lead a little bit, creeping up. There's Dog, 918 on 24. Tommy, long bar, and another one to get a Tetris 865. Buffet Master, or Meister, or Mister. I don't know which one it is. Or Muster. Could be any of those. Probably not Moster. But thank you for the $50 contribution to the prize pool. Really appreciate the generosity. Players do as well, I know it. $9.82 for Dog, $9.31 for Tommy. Yeah, buffet mustard sounds delicious. Dog has got the max out and more on 26. He's got a 100,000 point lead on Tommy now. Oh, the toast song is on for our live viewers. I don't know what'll be on there for our edited version, but it is the toast song. So get your toast emotes out there in chat. Tetris for Dog B29. Tommy is on 27. It looks like 28, but it is 27, just the way these streams are captured. He's 10 lines away. He's going to uncover here. It looks like he should be able to get into 29 safely. Dog and a Tetris into 29 with a 1.2. Over a 200,000 point lead. Another Tetris for Dog, C39. He's got a big lead, Dog, so what he really needs to do is just stay alive and keep tacking on points here and there. Does not need to take big risks yet. A39 Tommy. All right, Dog set up 2 long bars in a row for a Tetris. C92. Tommy with some cleanup to do. Okay, he's cleaning it up. Oh, no, that T might seal it. That is going to cascade. We'll see if Tommy can get out of this. And I don't know that he's going to be able to do this. We'll see. It's going to take a Herculean effort. Is he going to be able to do it? No, he's going to cut off that right side. Tommy's going to top out, and Dog is good and is going to the top 8 tomorrow. GG's to you, Dog, and GG's, Tommy. What a great match. There's a Tetris to seal it. Dog, pretty excited. He's excited. And you should probably intentionally top out, and he did intentionally top out. There you go. Dog is excited to get there. I think Dog has maybe had some disappointing finishes over the last several months, so it's pretty exciting for him to get through into the top 8. And I think he really, really wanted to do that. And Tommy, you did great. It's good to see you get this deep in a tournament. You're not going to be able to get all the way. And, you know, last time you were in second, but hope to see you again in Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event. GG's to you. We've got another match. Let's give Dog the thing just to put the period on it. There it is. Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.